During these trying years, Ford can be characterized with a single word: consistency. In 2023, this trait will be reflected in a lineup of at least 10 new vehicles with a blue oval badge, ranging from one of the world's most powerful pickup trucks to the world's most powerful electric cargo van. Hopefully you've been intrigued. So subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News for a regular dose of detailed car lineup reviews, and let's start the engines. Ford Mustang California Special. Ford loves to exploit American buyers' love for heritage and vintage editions, and now the company will be testing its European customers for their levels of nostalgia. Inspired by the original 1968 model, the new Ford Mustang California Special is offered exclusively in a convertible body style with a folding soft top. The model arrives with unique exterior touches, including an ebony black honeycomb front grille, a larger front splitter, quad exhaust tips, and red and gray decal stripes on the sides. The sports car rides on unique 5-spoke 19-inch carbon gray alloy wheels, and you can also add optional rear side air scoops. Inside the cabin, the Mustang California gets standard heated and cooled front seats, a 12-inch customizable instrument cluster, and an 8-inch infotainment screen with a Sync 3 connectivity. Finally, the California Special is propelled by a 5-liter naturally aspirated V8 that produces 450 ponies and 390 pound-feet, mated to the standard fit 6-speed manual. Ford F-150 Raptor R. For more than a year, Ford has allowed Ram to hold on to the title of the world's only manufacturer of a 700-horsepower pickup truck. Finally, in 2023, the balance will be restored, since the fan-favorite F-150 is getting a supercharged engine as a part of the Raptor R upgrade. This 5.2-liter V8 was first used on the Mustang Shelby GT500, and it makes properly bonkers 700 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque. This is still 2 horsepower and 10 pound-feet short of dethroning the Apex Predator, but plenty to rival it. The 10-speed automatic transmission channels power to all 4, and the all-new suspension setup is enhanced with the Fox Live valve technology and massive coil springs that ensure 13 and 14.1 inches of travel. The cabin was decorated with black leather and Alcantara suede. Extra sportiness comes from Recaro seats and carbon fiber inserts. Plus, the infotainment center now comes in the form of a 12-inch screen powered by the Ford Sync 4 infotainment. Ford Maverick Tremor. Since its last year debut, Ford's small pickup has proven to be a hit among buyers due to its low entry price, superior fuel economy, and sufficient payload. Now, Ford elevates the model to the class of off-roaders by introducing a special Tremor package. Visually, it is distinguished by special grille badging, tinted headlights and taillights, special dark gray finishing on the rims, and wide rugged tires. For more exclusivity, Ford offers a Tremor appearance package, which adds roof and mirror caps painted in carbonized gray, unique front grille, and orange tow hooks and grille accents. Available on the XLT and Lariat models, the Tremor also brings special springs and shocks front and rear, adds an inch to the truck's ground clearance, and gets a heavy-duty transmission cooler with skid plates. The all-wheel drive system is also new, and it features a twin-clutch rear-drive locking differential. This pickup is motivated by a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder with 250 horsepower. Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport Heritage. Offered for the new generation crossover and SUV, the 2023 Heritage Edition reminds us about the original Broncos that roamed the US prairies and trails. Buyers can choose between 2 editions, Heritage and Heritage Limited, that can be ordered on the 2- and 4-door Broncos, as well as the Bronco Sport. The entry-level Heritage models rock the 1966 design elements. You will instantly notice the Oxford white roof and grille, new 17-inch aluminum wheels, and race red Ford lettering. In case of the SUV, it is powered by a 2.3-liter EcoBoost with 300 horses, while the crossover gets a 1.5-liter mill with 181. Both feature old-school cloth-wrapped seats and Oxford white interior accents. The limited models are built on the Badlands trim, which means a 325 HP 2.7-liter V6 for the Bronco and a 250 horsepower 2-liter 4-cylinder for the Sport. They also add different style wheels, 29 or 35-inch tires, and leather cabin upholstery. Ford Everest. Unveiled this spring, the new generation Everest is closely related to the latest Ford Ranger. But unlike the latter, it mostly targets Southeast Asia, India, and Australia. The SUV has a more planted stance with a 2-inch wider track and improved off-road capability thanks to the tweaked suspension settings. The Everest can wade through 30-inch deep waters, offers superior underbody protection, and gets 2 front tow hooks. Its engine portfolio consists of a standard 2-liter turbo diesel with 211 horsepower and a new 3-liter V6 diesel with 255 ponies and 442 pound-feet of torque. The gasoline-powered 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder is expected to join the range in 2023. Standard equipment includes a rear-locking differential, plus most markets will get part-time or permanent 4-wheel drive options. The cabin of the Everest sits up to 7 people, while its new generation infotainment measures 10 or 12 inches in diagonal and can display specific off-road information. That like button must be pressed if you want Ford to succeed. They do make some exclusive and worthy market offerings. Thanks for the feedback. We keep rolling. Ford F-150 Lightning Pro SSV Police. According to the latest data, Ford currently supplies vehicles to 12,000 police departments across the US. As a part of the push to electrify law enforcement fleets, they're releasing the world's first fully equipped electric truck for the officers in blue. The F-150 Lightning Pro SSV Police will be available in 2 battery sizes, 98 kWh 230 miles and 131 kWh 320 miles, and 2 powertrain outputs, either 452 or 580 horses. These numbers would allow the Pro SSV Police to perform high-speed pursuits and accelerate to 60 in just 4.5 seconds. All-wheel drive is standard, and practicality remains on par with the internal combustion models. Namely, the payload capacity reaches 2,235 pounds, and towing rating is at 10,000 pounds. The vehicle lifts features from the current F-150 Police Responder and boasts police-grade heavy-duty seats, steel intrusion plates built into the front seat backs, plus vinyl floors and rear seats. Ford Bronco Raptor. The third member of the Raptor family is based exclusively on the 4-door version of the highly craved Bronco SUV. Inspired by the 2020 Baja Race Ultra 4 off-road trucks, the newcomer gets a significantly wider track of 85.7 inches and offers 13.1 inch of ground clearance. To be able to compete with its V8-powered Wrangler Rubicon 392 arch rival, the new Bronco employs a 3-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 paired with a 10-speed automatic gearbox. According to the Ford CEO, the mill promises 418 horsepower and 440 pound-feet. The drivetrain also incorporates an advanced all-wheel drive system with the go over any terrain modes. In the off-road capabilities department, the SUV enjoys dramatic improvements. It rides on 17-inch wheels wrapped in 37-inch BF Goodrich K02 all-terrain tires. Also, it puts to work a specially developed Haas 4.0 suspension with 3.1-inch Fox Live valve dampers and gains solid Dana 44 and Dana 50 axles. On the inside, this dinosaur version of the Bronco keeps the properties of the original, so expect the rubberized flooring, marine-grade vinyl upholstery, plus the latest 12-inch Sync 4 infotainment and a 12-inch cluster with a Wi-Fi hotspot. Ford SuperVan. The story of the SuperVan dates back to 1971, when the first-generation Transit was fitted with a mid-mounted engine from the Le Mans-winning Ford GT40. Since then, the van received 2 more versions, and now, for the first time, it is trying out an electric drivetrain. Based on the E-Transit Custom, the model gets new motorsport-grade front and rear subframes, unequal-length double wishbone suspension on each corner, and a completely different lightweight composite bodywork. The front light bar creates a futuristic appearance, while the aero elements look like they belong on a race car. Motivated by a quartet of electric motors, the electric SuperVan peaks at 2,000 horses and accelerates to 60 in 2 seconds. These numbers make it the most powerful and the quickest SuperVan ever made. Lastly, we must mention that this model still has a load space behind the driver, so it is capable of carrying some cargo. Ford Ranger Raptor. Completely overhauled a year ago, the new generation Ranger continues its conquest of the US market and brings the all-new Raptor modification for the first time ever. This next-level pickup truck is the creation of Ford performance, so we can expect a blend of raw power with mechanical and technical precision. The new standard powertrain for the Ranger Raptor is a 3-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 with a 10-speed automatic. When fully unrestricted, its power and torque output shall reach 392 HP and 430 pound-feet. Effective transmission of the Smite to the ground is done via the new Ford-developed full-time all-wheel drive, electronic 2-speed transfer case, locking differentials front and rear, and 7 driving modes. The chassis takes the playbook of the previous generation, but enhances the setup with a double wishbone front and Watts-Link rear suspension. Moreover, Ford Performance introduces new 2.5-inch Fox shock absorbers with the live valve technology. Lastly, its cabin receives fighter jet-inspired seats, 12.4-inch digital dashboard, 12-inch infotainment, and an optional 10-speaker B&O sound system. Ford E-Transit Custom. Ford Pro was founded in 2021 as a subsidiary to the America's Blue Oval, with a sole specialization on the professional vehicles. Their freshest model is the sharp-looking all-electric compact van that will slot below the Transit E-Custom. Among its exterior highlights are the single LED DRL brow, closed-off grille, and blacked-out badges. The model is likely to be powered by the same EV components as the E-Transit. Therefore, expect a 68 kWh battery and a single electric motor and 2 outputs. We can count on 237 miles of WLTP range, 181 or 265 horsepower, and 318 pound-feet of instant torque that will translate to under 7 seconds 0 to 60. The Ford E-Transit Custom will also get the new Sync 4 infotainment with a 12-inch screen and shall support vehicle-to-load function with a 2.3 kW yield. How do you like Ford's 2023 lineup? Can there be too many pickup trucks? Very soon we might also welcome the 2023 Ford Escape, so make sure to subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News not to miss its release. Smash the like button if you haven't already, ring the bell, and proceed to exploring other lineup reviews by the American manufacturers through the links on the screen. Stand with Ukraine, and may the torque be with you!